Hello, my name is Yana. I live in a forest. I've decided to make December the month where I get my act together, and one of the things on the list of things that I need to do is I want to go through all of my stuff and declutter as much as I can because we're moving from a flat in Moscow to this house, and I have to kind of combine my two houses into one. And a lot of things that I have I don't need, but I kind of find them important. And there's this push and pull inside me. Like, a half of me wants to have this minimalist millennial gray space where nothing is distracting and everything is clean and easy to clean, because the less stuff you have, let's be honest, the easier it is to clean. And the other half of me wants to display all of my trinkets, have everything silly and interesting, and to show off my personality in the best possible way. I think I found a middle ground over the years. Like, I've made a decision that I'm going to display a lot of things vertically. Like, I'll put things on the wall. I have posters, I have photographs, I'll have bookshelves, but I'm trying to keep the horizontal surfaces as clean as possible. It's not always perfect, um, but I'm trying my best. And one of the things I do is I hide things because I need a relatively clean space in order to be able to function. So I'm just hiding things in a trunk, in a junk room, in a junk drawer, and sometimes they get really full. And I have to face the reality that something needs to go or get reorganized or something like that. And right now, my desk drawers are getting very full, and I have a trunk in here that acts like kind of a junk drawer. Beware of the size of your junk drawer, because the bigger the junk drawer, the worse the situation can get. I have just cleared it. I have just cleared it, and only the things that are allowed to live here are in there. And I actually have enough space that I can shove a work in progress in there if I want to hide it from the cats. But there are different levels to tidying, and mastering one of those levels doesn't automatically mean that you can be successful at all others. Like, I'm managing to keep my room relatively tidy most of the time, and if it gets a bit messy, I can spend literally 5 minutes and it's going to get to a base level where I feel comfortable working and living and even showing it to people from the outside. But uh, tidy and clean are different things. Like, if I need to uh, hoover the floors, it's a little bit more difficult and it requires a little bit more of activation energy for me. Like, right now, the room is tidy, but it's definitely not clean. And the next stage is actually getting to the junk drawers, junk rooms, and sorting things in there and getting rid of things. And I think that the project that I'm going to tackle today is making sure that my junk room doesn't get too messy. And I kind of did let it go a little bit. So I think we'll go in there and spend maybe 20 minutes trying to sort things out so that it looks more or less not as chaotic as it is right now, because I'm sometimes just opening the door and throwing things inside so that they're out of my sight so that I can live my life. But it's getting a little bit out of hand. That's an example. It's a box of stuff that's intended for my future office that I don't have yet. And I'm just going to leave it here for now because I don't have a place for it. The office isn't finished and my room needs to be relatively clean. Um, this is how this room got so out of hand. Here are some past and future projects. This is a bag for bags. I'm going to take it with me to Moscow to put things in. This is a bag that I just brought in. This is a bag of things that I brought from Moscow but didn't find a place for. This is some useful stuff for my crafting things. Buckwheat skins for my projects. Some fabric that I need for my EPP quilt, and I haven't made my decisions about what of this I'm going to use. A drying rack with piles of stuff on it because I have been unpacking. And also ironing board with a work in progress, a bed with some stuff on it, and of course the washing that hasn't been taking off the washing line. I'm going to put you on a time lapse in a corner somewhere and just take care of it for maybe 20 minutes and see what happens. It's very important that if you want to make a room look tidy, you take the ironing board out and the drying racks because they take a lot of space and they just create this sense of discomfort. Now this room is back to more like a guest room than a dumpster fire. It's still not perfect, but it's not going to be. This room is meant to become perfect for a couple nights in a row if we have guests over. I'm just taking all this stuff into a separate junk room, but I need to be able to come in here and not be afraid to do something. I'm going to put the ironing board back up very soon because it's really handy to have it always ready, always waiting, and it's a big hurdle like putting up an ironing board, and I cannot have it up in my main room, so it's going to be here and it's going to get cluttered, and every once in a while I'm going to come in and take care of it. But I hope that this video might have inspired you to take maybe 20 minutes and do something that's a little bit intimidating, like not too much, but a little bit intimidating, and just get it done, and you'll feel much better after that. Like, yeah, let me show you an after. The cleaning and decluttering for the month is, of course, not finished yet. And even today, I still have to deal with the things that I brought from the junk room into the main room, because I think that they can find a place in here somewhere. But I feel good about accomplishing something today. I'm going to see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I'm hoping something fun, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you then.